It's in the night. It's darkling. And he's coming for you, Ganon. But not alone. Hello everyone, I am Perfect. Welcome to a new episode of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Last time, we completed absolutely everything else that we could do in the linear region, going back into the Kakariko village area. Today, we're starting off by showcasing one rune, what definitely did not get distilled onto our, did not get distilled onto our Sheikah Slate, but was there from the beginning. We have the Amiibo rune. Today, we are getting our Amiibo rune, and we can use our Amiibo to touch NFC touch point. It's right in the center of my controller. Sorry about that. Got confused. And get a friend. This is Wolflink, an Amiibo that is tied to The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD port of The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess on Wii U. If you remember, this game was supposed to launch on in the Wii U, and if you still have that, you can play a separate section of the game, and the amount of hearts that you end up with by the end of it, you can save onto your Wolflink Amiibo and bring him over here to Breath of the Wild. Just play with him alongside you. The end is here. We're doomed! I mean, don't panic. Sorry, who are you? Have we met? Well, it doesn't matter who you are, really. I was getting tired of talking to myself, so you've come at a good time. By the by, those strange things that popped out of the ground, did you see them? I'm not talking about mushrooms here, I'm talking about those towers. They seem to have popped up all over the place. That's not only the strange thing that's happened, those long deserted shrines suddenly started glowing. You know what this means, don't you? The end is here! With all this craziness happening, I've been keeping an eye on that thing. Just to see if it suddenly starts moving, you know? Yeah, good idea. Yeah, that garden is worth watching. It's just like the ones from those old stories. Did you know some of them can move? One of them once chased me down and tried to kill me. This one here? No, it was a different one. That one was closer to the castle, but before the forest. When they spot you, they shoot blue beams of light at you. Man, I was so sure that was the end for me. I was prepared for the worst. But I somehow managed to escape into the nearby woods. You think it was my lightning-fast reflexes that saved me? I wish. Through this, I just got lucky. Anyway, I hear guardians like that still wander around Hyrule Castle. Be careful. Definitely will try to be. So Wolflink will just follow you around. You can tell him to stay. He'll stay. Or you can just call him and tell him to come. Of course, Wolflink does get his own health bar. You can see that down there. And he's a good little boy. It's the Link from Twilight Princess. But here, in wolf form, nothing else matters. Of course, with our speed boost, we're going to be able to go places very fast and very quick. Now, this is a place that we came through in the second episode of this adventure. The second time that we met here and started traveling together. We went through these plains and went all the way over to the Dueling Peaks. But I purposefully skipped this area over here. There's a reason for that. Obviously, there's a reason for pretty much everything I do. But these are the Dea village ruins. And the reason for me skipping out on some of these things is there's story to this. Wait, is Wolflink not gonna come? Oh, whoa. Whoa. Wolflink? Wait. We have this over here. There's Korok Seeds to be found at the Dea village ruins as well, but of course you have to untangle the chains in order to be able to put this in the well. We found him! Sorry about that, my voice. I don't know what happened to it. So that's a bye-bye. And Wolflink is very stubborn here. Oh, and now we can see why. Hello? Ah. Come on, the Dea Lake Stone Talus. Spears are good for this. Spears are good for this. There you go, just hit. This is the Dea Lake Stone Talus, of course it's a luminescent Stone Talus. Careful. Can I? Thank you. Done. Sneaky reverse nails all around. Thank you very much. Thank you oh so very much. Let me mark it. It's a stone talus. There we go. We have gotten very few remaining stone taluses, honestly. There's just not a lot of them left. That's pretty cool. And there's bound to be another, not a tree branch. There's bound to be another Korok Seed nearby with a bow. You can get a lot of low-level weapons down here if you have not taken a picture of them already. And yeah, just go near the plateau and you will be able to find that. Is this? It's better. I'd rather not have it be a thing. Okay, stasis. I know this is a special weapon, but it's, you know. There we go. That's fine. we can use this to just move it. There's another 50 rupees. Rupee. It's all fun and dandy. Wait a sec. Sorry about that. Now let's get a move on in here inside the Dea Village ruins. You're gonna be finding a lot of different things from this rock over here to Korok Seeds. We found that there is DLC stuff here, which is what I want to talk about today. There is a memory to be found and just a lot of things. But bye to you with a bonk. Now let's explore these ruins on this side. The big thing with the Dea Village ruins is that there is one of those good old journals over here. DLC EX journals. So, oh, hot footer frog, thank you. I used up a lot of it while I was traveling away, so this helps a lot. Careful, Wolflink. Careful. I don't want to hit you with the stone slabs that I move. I would feel extremely bad about it. I would feel extremely bad. So we're gonna move around the houses. I'll let you know when I find the actual one where it is. You just gotta find a book. No books. Here's a book. Was this book always here? Let's start reading it. I hid the 6 priceless relics I stole from Hyrule Castle in treasure chest. I shall write down their locations. The traveling merchant's hood is in the right hand of the dragon that consumes the spring of courage at Dracozu Lake. The blue garb of the hero who controlled the wind and traveled the ocean is where the Minot River was born. The helm of the self-proclaimed King of Shadows is in the swamp of the Valley of Dread Trees, south of Dueling Peaks. The evil spirit's armor set is hidden within Faron's Sea of Trees. Find these pieces at the highest of 3 waterfalls north of Lake Floria, at the bridge between small waterfalls from over Floria River, and at the broken stone bird of Ivara Forest. EX2 is all that's written on the last page. What could it all mean? This is Misko the Thieves' EX Journal 2, meaning that we've gotten updates to the rest of the EX side quests pertaining to armor that we had. We already had found the first journal, and I decided to wait until we found the second one in order to go find all of these things, which, is good. In a sense, it's good because now I can have a 1 episode dedicated to just finding all that DLC stuff. It's good. It's a good thing. I do believe. Come on. There's a Lysopus over there. There's not a lot of enemies, and I do want to showcase Wolflink's helping abilities in this. Oh, hello. Well, we have you. We have you to deal with. So Wolflink would come in and just attack regularly like that. You can do this. Save us the problem of using up our weapons. Attack's not really all that high. Come on, just hit the head. Wolflink. Wolflink. Okay, you know what? Can you please hit this head? Oh, well, wow. I'm just gonna... Yep, that's exactly... I'll make it stop moving for you, old friend. Okay. What can I do with that? That is, nothing. Didn't do nothing. Well, the good thing is, we did find a U over... Excuse, wait right over there. Just wait over there. We found him. That's good. And bye-bye to you! It's just bringing Korok Seeds. You know, they're a little bit annoying, but we are finding all of them. So, it just stands to reason that I asked them, where is the rest of your family? I want them. Now. Irish Room. Also, I'm very proud of the fact that we are only missing less than 100 Korok Seeds. At this point, that is very good, because there is a big concentration of them near Hyrule Castle and inside of the castle itself, so when we get there, we're gonna make a big amount of progress. Also, lots of restrooms over here for some reason. Yep. And also Highland Shrooms. Good, but I'm looking for something and or someone else. Yes, good old Flowey. There we go. There's Flowey. Hey, Flowey! Help me out here? Oh, heck yeah. Oh, heck yeah. You're helping me out. You're helping me out. You're helping me out. And, I don't have a bow. Let me equip this one that's still at ×3. Give me electric choo-choos! The electric choo-choos! Hey, Wolflink. I almost mistook you for a monster for a moment. This one is a little bit weird because it seems like the trajectory got cut off for some reason. It's weird, but it works. Bye-bye to you. Come on, Wolflink. I'm gonna enjoy having your company here for the rest of the day. Wolflink, I'm gonna try to keep him for the rest of the day, if possible. It's not super easy, it's not also hard, especially if you have more than one row of hearts. Remember that the total amount of hearts that Link can have in Twilight Princess HD is 20. So it's gonna be definitely hard to just keep your number of hearts near the 20 hearts that you can possibly get. It's a chore, and it's hard to do in the Cave of Ordeals, well, pseudo Cave of Ordeals that you unlock. In you go! We found you! Counts for something, I guess. And bye-bye! Nice! This is it, nice! And now allow me to move over to the top. Come on, man. I really want to get to the top. We're nearly done with all of these, and if I'm not mistaken, these are all of the Korok Seeds that I was missing on this area, meaning there's not a lot of other things to do here anymore. From here, there should be another big indicator for a Korok Seed, probably at the top here. Well, apparently there's just a lot of metal balls near the chains and trunks that bind them, so... Go ahead, grab them all! Unchained K. Unchained K, because it's a Korok. It's just... I'm so unfunny sometimes. I am very unfunny sometimes. I don't know why either. Like, I take pride on the fact that I make unjokes. Nun-jokes. They're not even puns, I don't think. Well, I guess they're smart wordplay, so they might count as jokes, or puns at the very least. But I am very unfunny. Oh, hello. Are you... Wait, except... Yes, behind them, because there's no offering to be had. Nice! That is a different hiding mechanic. Technically not. But bye to you. You were just hiding behind these. And also, it is time to recall one more memory.
that this will let up anytime soon. Your path seems to mirror your father's. You've dedicated yourself to becoming a knight as well. Your commitment to the training necessary to fulfill your goal is really quite admirable. I see now why you would be the chosen one. What if one day you realized that you just weren't meant to be a fighter? Yet the only thing people ever said was that you were born into a family of the Royal Guard, and so no matter what you thought, you had to become a knight. If that was the only thing you were ever told, I wonder then, would you have chosen a different path?
The insecurities, being the princess, destined to seal the darkness. And the only one that has not been able to awaken that sacred power. I think it's a good time to speak about Zelda's relationship with Link. She was troubled from the start at the sight of Link receiving the Master Sword and being chosen as her guard. The reason for this is Link had a destiny, a fate bestowed upon him, and he was delivering. Whereas she could not awaken the power that was supposed to be hers by birthright. It put a lot of pressure on her, thinking that the calamity might come and she had no way to help, which made her delve deeper into investigating all sorts of other different things. She became a scholar because of this. And we've seen Urbosa tell Link that he is a living reminder of all her failures. This is the reason. After spending time together, Zelda finally got to understand why Link was there. He put in the work. It wasn't like, oh, you were born with this, now you're the chosen one. He worked hard to attain the level of knighthood that he required in order to obtain the Master Sword, and the level of knighthood that he requires to be appointed as Zelda's personal knight. It's a little bit complicated, to say the least. But it is a lot, it adds a lot of depth to their relationship when you see it like that. And I did want to take a little bit of time to reflect on it. Because this game is criticized for not having the most solid story. But when experienced like this, chronological order, and you see the development in between these characters, all of them, you get to see and sense some growth in their character and the growing appreciation between one another. A real friendship growing, a real relationship. Okay, well, after that little reflection and understanding a little bit more about the characters and everything in them, it is time for us to start going through the DLC stuff. But first, another case of the Amiibos. The first one that I'm gonna put in here is the Super Smash Bros. Version of the Twilight Princess Link Amiibo. And that automatically gives you an Epona horse. This is Epona. You will never find a horse like this out in the open. Her stats are extremely good. She's a very good horse. She's a very, very good horse. So, first order of business is gonna be travel with Wolflink and Epona, and we're gonna register Epona at a stable. The quickest way to do that I know of is just following around the exact same path that we traveled through on our second episode. Except without all the detours, nor the shrines, or any of the like. We're not going for a tower this time. We're just gonna go across the dual peaks, get to the stable. I'll meet you guys over there. And we're here at the Dueling Peaks stable. Hey, Wolflink.
Oh.
Looks like you caught yourself a new steed. Do you want to register it? Yes, please. Gotcha. You sure this is the one? Yes. Not a problem. We charge a registration fee to help support our conservation efforts. The fee also gets you a locally made saddle and bridle for your hearse. The fee is 20 rupees. Is that okay? Yep. Thanks. Okay, please enter a name for your hearse. Wait a minute. Isn't this Epona, the horse of legend? What are you thinking? You can't rename a horse of legend. Pretty sure there's a law against that. So Epona it is? Yes. Your registration is complete. Would you like to take your new horse with you? Yes, we will. Alright, we'll take Moo into our care. And now, Epona has been registered. There's no need to scan the Amiibo again at any given point. Epona will be here. And if you, for some reason, lose Epona to an enemy, you can revive her through the means of the horse god. No, I will not give you my beetles, beetle! What have you got? If you have arrows, I want them. All of them. Yes. Also, yeah, give me your hot-footed frogs. I'll take all of them. And fine, I'll take your restless crickets as well. Thank you. Thank you, and I don't think I need to sell right now. I think we're good. Alright, so, now that Epona is registered, or Epona, however you want to pronounce it, the point is, she's part of our party now. Beautiful horse Epona. So, as I said, you're guaranteed to get Epona as your first drop whenever you scan the Twilight Princess link in any Amiibo shape, but it has to be the Twilight Princess link. You will get Epona on your first scan of it. Now let's try to get through all these different things. Now we have the locations for all of the EX ones. Let's try to get them. One is supposedly under a cherry blossom tree at a mountain where creatures gather, and the other is at a spring where a horse spirit resides. We have seen the first one. We can go to a second one. We're not going to be exploring these areas in detail. Some of them we've been to, some of them we haven't been to. So, let's start through that. Alright, we are on our way. We are over near the Dalite Forest. I came here to grab Epona because she can't warp like Moo can because of, you know, the equipment. And we're going to climb up to the top of Satori Mountain. As I said, we're not going to be exploring these places in full. We're just going to be grabbing all of the different equipment. There will be an episode dedicated to exploring Satori Mountain in the future. So don't worry about that. There's still a lot to talk about this area. There's a reason why I am saving it for a future episode. But for now, our adventure is taking us there just in order to be able to grab this. Now, as you've seen, Wolflink will warp around to us by the means of Midna's Twilight portals for some reason. Like, he will drop in through Twilight particles and just reform as if Midna was still with him. And you can see him warp in the map, just as if nothing is happening, which is fun. It's really fun to look at him going like that. He'll be accompanying us on our inner travel onto the mountain. On the outside, Epona is only going to be able to take us so far, you know? Satori Mountain is actually very huge, and it's a little bit of an uncharted territory for us. We don't know much about it, so we're going to take as many shortcuts as possible for this one trek. As such, Epona, I think you can wait for us here. Wolflink, let's go together. Using shortcuts! Climbing all the way, just climbing all the way to the top of this mountain. Oh, oh, rushrooms. I see ya there, rushrooms. There's a lot of them, actually. So, If you want to, here's Rushrooms. Come on now. Good. Swift Violets too. Oh yeah, this is a good thing too to talk about. Wolflink will try to help you get to the places that your Sheikah sensor is going towards. As I said, we're not going to be exploring these areas, but it is a good thing to note that if you want to use your Wolflink amiibo to find shrines, you can actually have him help you do that. There's a Bloopy over there. Actually, now that I think about it, there's a glow over here, so we might actually see something else. We're nearing the place that we need to be at, and it's also technically the place where the shrine's at. We're not going to be taking the shrine, though. Not today. It's not our goal for the day. As I said, it will be done whenever we come back to Satori Mountain in the future. But for now, we're just here to complete the EX quests. Bloopies galore. Hey, Flowey, I'll be back to visit you later. Yep, this is the happenings. This is what happens. Bloopies. We have the Lord of the Mountain. We'll be back and I'll talk about them in a later video. For now, just the one thing that I want you to note is that this happens whenever there is a big glow on the mountain, right here where the big cherry blossom is. Past that, this is the only thing that we need. Open up. Got the ancient bridle. And as such, EX Ancient Horse Rumors is complete. Now, let's read the next one. We got EX Ancient Horse Rumors, so next up is EX Royal Guard Rumors. You read Super Rumor Mill EX! Actually, this one is going to have to wait until we go inside of the friggin' castle. So this one is not going to be covered today. This one is going to be covered in a later episode. Merchant Hood, though. The Traveling Merchant's Hood is in the right hand of the dragon that consumes the Spring of Courage at Dracozu Lake. This one, Epona will not be coming with us, but Wolflink will. Dracozu Lake is all the way down here, so at the dragon's right hand. Let's go for that one. As we arrive at the Shai Katha Shrine, this is something that I really wanted to talk about. Wolflink will not be traveling with you the same way that he does whenever you leave him behind. If you warp, Wolflink will not be coming with you. You need to scan the Amiibo again every time you want him to come to you. As such, for example, this fight is dealt with by me alone. Spiked Modeling Club, huh? Good, but no thanks. Now we're right here near Dracozu Lake, and what I wanted to do now is, drag over a different Amiibo this time. If you rescan the Link Amiibo from the Twilight Princess game, it cannot be used again because you have a cooldown of 24 hours for each Amiibo. What you can do for each one of these is you can save your game, then tap an Amiibo. For example, I'm gonna go with the Revali Amiibo right now. And the Amiibos that are mostly compatible with the game will give you materials of one kind, or multiple kinds rather, and a treasure chest. So if you open it up, you get one specific type of drop. If you do not like the type of drop that you're getting, for example, this one makes inventory full, you can load your game. And this should allow me to rescan the exact same Amiibo that I just scanned because it did not save that I had already used it. The items that you get, the materials, will be a little bit different. For example, I did not get any arrows this time around. But I got a Vamido Divine Helm, which gives you cold resistance. It is a treasure gifted to the one who controls Divine Beast Vamido. It endows its user with enhanced abilities. These are kind of, but also kind of not DLC. They're not downloadable, but they are purchasable in the way that they're locked behind Amiibo. They are exclusive to the Amiibo, and there's one for the Revali, Daruk, Urbosa, and Mipha Amiibos. There's also a lot of exclusive gear behind the Legend of Zelda 30th Anniversary series of Amiibo, and some other Amiibo as well. This is what I wanted to talk about in great detail today, and I'll start through the ones pertaining to the 4 champions. Here we have the one for Revali. The possible big things inside of the treasure chest whenever you scan Revali are the Vamido Divine Helm, 3 different types of bows, or a diamond. When you scan them, you have the possibility of receiving fruit outside of the treasure chest, bomb arrows, and regular arrows in bundles of 5. Those are the drops for Revali. Now, there is a system to modify the chances that you have for obtaining the big drops inside of the treasure chest, and that is, there are 3 moments in the game that the game clearly differentiates between and grabs a different drop table to draw from in order to give you your chances to get these items. The first moment is when you start the game, and while you're on the Great Plateau. That is the first or beginning moment of the game, and your odds are way less of getting absolutely anything in this big one. There is even some drops that are locked behind progression in the game. The second moment in the game is after you get your parasail and you leave the Great Plateau, you get an added chance of unlocking some of these things, or even unlock the chance to unlock some of these things. The third moment of the game, and it's pretty much where we're at, is after you defeat or clear your first Divine Beast. After that, it will always be drawing the drop table that is remaining or rest, and your chances of getting these items are pretty much locked. I do recommend that if you're going to try to grind for these items, you wait until you have defeated at least one of the Blights, cleared one of the Divine Beasts, so that you have the most chances of getting all these items, and of course, have all the items available for you to get on the draw tables. Now, the way that this works, there's a very specific set of tables from which the game draws, and I'm not going to go into them in detail here. I'm going to give you an image of about, as best as possible I can, a description of what the drops are for each of the Amiibo that I use when I use them. So here's the one for Revali right now. After we're done with all of these things, I will go and explain the ones for the Amiibo that I'm not going to be scanning today, because let me just warn you, there is not enough space in your inventory to have all the different equipment unlocked from Amiibo, as well as all the DLC equipment. You will have to get rid of some of them in order to keep the rest. Just be warned, there is no way to have all of your equipment and having all of the equipment unlockable in the game at the same time. There's just no way. My recommendation is getting rid of the well-worn trousers and the well-worn shirt, because those have the least advantageous stats, and you can actually regain them in some way. In case that you wanted to go back to them, yes. So that's my recommendation. But there is no way to have them absolutely all in your inventory at one time. There's just not enough space. Anyways, let's go to, it was the right hand, right? Oh, also, Wolf Link. Crap. Ah. Oh, you go fast, don't you? Gosh, Wolf Link has been hurt so bad. I mean, I guess it serves the purpose of taking the attention away from you, but holy moly! That was bad. Frozen. Thank goodness. I can get used to this. Come on, Wolflink, attack. Are you not gonna attack him? You're just gonna bark at them. Okay, I get it, I got it, I got it. We're good. Alright, so can we heal Wolflink? Permit me to demonstrate. We got meat. Please eat it. The answer is yes, you can.
Revali's gale is
Thank you, Revali. You just have to feed him. Thank you. Now you're not as hurt. I appreciate that. Now it's below the right hand, which is technically that one. Are you talking about a map-like interpretation of it? Because that would be this. This is the right hand. Yep. Alright, next one up. How come when I left this place with my stealth, like, I left this place disguised and there was absolutely no problem, but I come back stealthily and they all try to kill Link. There it is. Literally below the hand. And we get Ravio's hood. The hood of a traveling merchant who had a bracelet that could turn the wearer into a painting. Wearing it increases your sideways climbing speed. It's a rather rare find. And it is a very specific type of find too, because it literally just increases your sideways speed for climbing. Showcasing now. Hello? Yep, super fast sideways, but regular up. Would be nice if I could, yeah. Up, sideways, there you go. Big increase in the up. Let's go on to the next one then. The Garb of Winds is where the Menot River was born. Not too far from here, the Menot River... Oh, it's actually here. Korok Lake. Here we go, Menot River, and it goes over here. Well, it's gotta be right around this part, so let's go over to the lake tower. Wolflink, I will summon you when I get there. Ravio. This is the lake tower, and we shall go down in history as the one rabbit-headed Sheikah hero going down to save the people of Hyrule. Or something of the sort. I don't know, man. It's just, heck. Alright, there is a chest down there. Of course, I don't think Wolflink would do well just swimming here. There's a lot of it. It's a very strong current, it's draining. I just don't think it's the best place to have him be, so just magnesis this treasure chest over here. We've been here before. I could have grabbed this beforehand, I just chose not to. For this episode's sake, the Island Luster shirt gives you heat resistance. The Hero of Winds once wore this shirt on the quaint island he called home. They say that he wielded the wind to travel the ocean wide. It's a rather rare find. It's also not really spoken of, but there is an added benefit of wearing this whenever you're sailing. The wind will blow in the direction that you use a Korok Leaf in. That is definitely not stated on this, but because of that description thing, you might be inclined to just use a Korok Leaf while on top of a sailboat, and yep, you do get that. You can use a Korok Leaf and the wind will change, so you will move faster while on a boat, or a raft rather, when using that shirt. Next one up is the EX Treasure Dark Armor. The Evil Spirit's armor set is hidden within Faron's Sea of Trees. Find these pieces at the highest of 3 waterfalls north of Lake Floria, at the bridge between small waterfalls over Floria River, and at the Broken Stone Bird of Ibarra Forest. So, we're gonna go to Lake Floria now. Right over here. And of course, one of 3, the tallest of 3, at Lake Floria. There's a few waterfalls, so we're gonna be looking for a bit. At Riola Spring, here we go! Sorry for not calling you Wolflink, I'll call you now. Wait, the heck? That's not a regular boulder, is it? It is, actually. Oh, huh. Weird. Did I take this before? I feel like I should remember if I took these beforehand. The Royal Halberd that we're not going to be able to use, and... it's Sapphire. Cool. But not exactly what I'm looking for. Also, not bad. Cool little thing that you can do here is go to your Hyrule Compendium, move over to the last bit, treasure chest, and make this a target with sensor thing, so we can have Wolflink move us in the direction of a treasure chest. So if you're looking for a chest in a specific area, Wolflink might be able to direct you to it. There's one. With 10 arrows! Are you gonna do any better? You're not EX. 50 rupees, I mean, good, I guess. There's another one over there, but I don't think that's the one. Whoa, wait, what? Wolflink? What happened? What killed him? What the heck? Aw, man, if they killed Wolflink, you can't use it for the rest of the day. That's true, but... what the heck happened? I just saw his life get drained. I didn't... what the... but I'm so sorry for bringing you to a dangerous place like this, Wolflink. I'm so sorry. You're also not EX, but I got another treasure chest with a frantic bow that I'm not gonna use, so you can stay here. Goodbye. Oh. I think I know what happened. He attacked the freaking goat and fell down, drowned. Counted as him dying. Oh my gosh, why? That one's just there, staring at me menacingly. It is also not EX. But we get fire arrows, and I respect that. And I will gladly take you. Also not EX. But an opal. Gosh darn it. Come on, man. Just allow me to get the freaking metal things. Gotcha. Bring ya. Not EX. What a royal bow. Not gonna use that one. You appear to be a good treasure chest. Can I interest you in a new home? For your contents. My quiver is very happy to receive you. Ah, that was nice. That was very nice, wasn't it? Darn it, game, stop it. That was 50 rupees! And hello to you. What do you have in store for me? That's an opal. Thank you, appreciate it. It's at the top. It says top, right? At the highest of 3 waterfalls. At the highest of 3 waterfalls north of Lake Floria. Wait. Is that kind of confirmation of it being down here? It is. Gosh.
Revali's gale is now ready.
Darn it. Okay, here it is. This is the first one of the 3. It took me so long to get it, but here it is, Phantom Ganon's Skull. Got it. Stealth up. Next one out of those is at the bridge between small waterfalls over Floria River. Floria River is this one. Between small waterfalls, it's Sargon Bridge right over here. We can take a Epona there. Okay, sorry. We're a little jet cut. Technically, not even 10 minutes later, but for the game, it's 24 hours later. You have to exit out of the game for the timer modification to count, so that is a thing. Let me just grab this, and what do we get? The Varudania Divine Helm. Immediately. A treasured gift to the one who controls divine-based Varudania. It endows its user with enhanced abilities, which is Flame Guard. Of course, this is the one. And here's Daruk's chart of drops. Daruk can give you the exclusive Amiibo item, the Varudania Divine Helm, but he can also give you large swords such as Rock Smashers, or long swords, like the Edge of Duality. He can also give you, in very rare cases, a diamond. The other items that pop out when you scan the Rook are flint, ruby, topazes, luminous rocks, opals. You can also get amber, rock salt, or just flint, and sapphire. Sorry, I got confused between flint and sapphire. It's a thing. I'm looking at images. I'm not actually reading anything off, so that's the one. So those are the possible drops for the Rook, and those were his stats. Alright then. Wolflink, I'm so glad to have you back. I'm so sorry. I will not let any harm come to you again. Now let's go look for the thing. I'm so sorry, dude! I don't want to hurt anybody. Alright. Back to Sargon Bridge. Hello? And there should be metal over here. Between 2 waterfalls, there is a treasure chest over there. Hyrobas, well, even if you don't take him, gotta be able to grab this, bring it over to you, and say hello to the next piece of the Phantom Ganon armor, the Phantom Ganon armor. Some believe this armor is inspired by a great dark entity resembling the great king of evil himself. It's a rather rare find, yes indeed. Alright, we have 2 of the 3 pieces. What's the last one? What's the last piece of advice for it? This one is at the Broken Stone Bird of Ibarra Forest, so... Ibarra Forest, solo over here, near Kalora Lake. We can do that. Warping out. You appear out of nowhere. Do not hurt us at all, please. Alright, here we go. Wolflink. The Broken Bird of Ibarra Forest should be down south, if I'm not mistaken. So, over here, Ibarra Forest is actually very close. So. Statues of birds, the Broken Bird, birdie birds. It's birds. Hello? Broken Bird. I know you're here, you Broken Bird. Well, this is the Broken Bird. And it's right down here. Hello! I got you. Taking to it. It's the Phantom Ganon Greaves. They're a rare find, and with that, we can now dress up as the evil king from yore. This guy's and bone attack up, plus the set bonus. Those are the set bonuses, but you also get stealth. So this is a very good disguise. Any and all bone weapons will deal a lot more damage, The enemies will not attack you as soon as they see you, and you can be stealthy, so they will take longer to see you as well. It is actually a very good armor piece. Also, Goat. Hey there, Goat. And Wolflink, I think, is fighting... Yep, Wolflink is fighting the Stalp peeps. There he goes! Such a good boy! Ah, such a good boy. This is why you're so helpful. You get all these bone people away from me. Thank you so much, Wolflink. Also, bananas. Also, somebody please. I did go through and ignored one plea for help beforehand, so might as well. Bang, it's done. And the other one is, oh, I'll take you one. Is you defeated? Defeated shall be the ow. Defeated is the monster now. Gotcha. Freaking darn it. It's a miracle that you stepped in to save us. Let me do this much for you. A hasty mushroom omelette. I suppose no place in Hyrule is safe anymore, not even the settlements. All the more reason for me to redouble my training in order to help my beloved Cerelia. Sure. Do I have a picture of you? Yes. Enter... Okay, Wolflink, you can do that. You can just make it fly away. Why don't you? Next up in our adventure log, we have... EX Ancient Mask. The ruins where soldiers gathered. From there, the waters of Lake Colomo are visible. So, of course, Lake Colomo is all the way over here. Was it? No, wait, that's not the one. Lake Colomo was near this starting place, Lake Colomo, so we go to the Colomo Garrison ruins near the Great Plateau. Let's go over there! Just one hit, just one hit. Just one hit. You didn't even get to grab that shield! You actually looked like you were not in that big of trouble. If you think it wasn't the slightest danger, you need to have your eyes checked, but I like your style. There you go. Hasty milk. Huh, I'll get him next time for sure. I bet you will. Also, I did get hurt, so I'm gonna eat the omelet. Thank you. Also, the speed up is just nice. Where are you finding that treasure chest, Wolflink? There's treasure chests pretty much everywhere. Oh, hello? Hi! Get stomped on. Sure, Edge of Duality. You're done. Wind Cleaver over here. We already have a picture of it, but I'd like to have it. Infinies! Oh yeah, Epona could not hear her call. That's actually for the better. We would not have been able to use her much around these parts, so... You okay? Oh, you're going for those. Yeah, that's good. That's actually good. Thank you for trying, Wolflink. But it's not necessary. They're gonna run away as soon as one of them dies. So it's just better if we just leave them alone. Now let's concentrate on the matters that matter. Okay, so Garrison, of course, being a place where soldiers gathered, and there is a chest right here. That is not a chest, that is a shield. I got confused by the shape. But, of course, we're gonna be looking for things around here. Lake Colomo. It's right over there. We've also been here before. Not a lot of mystery surrounding these waters no more. Come the frick on, dude. Where the heck is it? Oh. Well, right over here. Hello? Rusty old metal. Open up! And we've got Majora's Mask. An eerie mask passed down from ancient times. Wearing it makes it harder for certain enemies to spot you. It's a rather rare find. So of course, it also has the disguise element to it. And that's pretty much it. It's a one-piece disguise. But here it is, Majora's Mask. With that, the Ancient Mask is complete. And next up in our side quest, Fairy Clothes. The green garments of the man who wished to be a fairy are hidden in the ruins of Hyrule Field. Find these pieces at the ruins where trade flourished, at the ruins where sinners were imprisoned, and at the village ruins next to the farmland where many people once gathered. So, these ruins are going to be, the ruins of Hyrule are over here. One has to be at the ranch ruins, so we're going to use Epona to get there from the Rabbit Bridge here. Let's go! Alright, we've called Epona, but now it is time for us to call upon Urbosa. Look at this. Nope. The Boris Divine Helm. That's what I got. Thank you for this and that. And now everything all around. Okay. Let me summon Wolflink once more. And I will show you it in a moment. There we go. Wolflink. Now let's check this. Nope, not there. Sorry. Armor. Here we go. The Boris Divine Helm, a treasure gifted to the one who trolls Divine Beast Boris. It endows its user with enhanced abilities, meaning shock resistance. We've gotten 3 of these, and these are the drops for Urbosa. Apart from the Boris Divine Helm, she can also grant you swords, such as a scimitar or a regular sword. You got a diamond, in rare cases. She can also bestow shields upon you, meaning Radiant Shield or I'm not sure if a Daybreaker. And of course the items that come out of the chest, I mean outside of the chest when you scan an amiibo, would be pieces of meat, of chicken, or whole pieces of chicken, like whole chickens, sorry, and thunder arrows. That's what you can get from Urbosa. So, that's a good. Those were Urbosa's stats for her amiibo. We've gotten 3 out of the way. Let's go. As we said before, which one was it? The Fairy Clothes, we're gonna go. Okay, first off, the ruins were at the village ruins next to the farmland where many people once gathered. Let's go to where the ranch ruins are. Why, hello there, mister. Whew, that was close. No! Don't go for Wolflink! No! No! Where am I with these things? Stop it! Don't go for my dog! Stop! I hate you for this! You will pay for that dearly with your life. Do not hurt the doggy. You will regret that decision, Guardian, of targeting the wolf before the man. Can you Link? That was okay. Okay. Yep, triple charge. That's fine. That's fine. Honestly, it's fine. Don't really need anything else out of you. You're gone. With the wind or whatever, but you're gone. Freaking darn it. Did he kill? Wolflink's dead. Didn't even notice that it was on the barrages up until after the fight. That sucks so bad. I'm so sorry, Wolflink. Again. I don't have any of these equipped either. Ow. Well, it did create a fire. Allow me to use this properly in order to flip you a little bit. Yeah. Now this should be good. Can I just destroy you by doing this? I hope so. You're almost dead. No legs means no guardian. Gotcha. There you go. Wait, excuse. Oh, it's because those were explosive. That's why the count was so low and they were not exploding because it's friggin' raining. Dude, I'm a Dumbo. I'm a big Dumbo. Village ruins. Oh, next to farmland. So it's not here either. And it's not even here. It's the Mave village ruins. Gosh darn. It's at the Mave village ruins. Let's get there. It's quick. It's a quick trip. Not really that big of a difference. It's just may have fun a couple gardens that we didn't need to. There you go. There you go. Below the guardian. Flip it over. Give me some ancient materials and also the EX treasure right here. Tingle's Tights. Koolimpa. Yeah, so far we have gotten both the Tingle shirt and Tingle's Tights. Link looks great on those. We have one more piece to find. And that should be at the ruins where trade flourished. What? Or was that exchange ruins? That'll be here. But I think we might have already gotten this. I'm gonna go check anyway. So I'm not sure if that's the case or not. Ow! Boop, there we go. That's the first demonstration of Mipha's grace. Okay. There we go. It broke. That's what I wanted. Dealt enough damage so that I can just come around, grab stuff. This is good. This is good. Just let me farm your arms for materials. That's done. You know what else is done? You're alive. Less than one hit remaining. That's a bad idea to come near it with just Tingle's clothes on, honestly. Here we go. The exchange ruins. Immediate, like, it's right here near the rubble. EX! This was the one that I was missing. Okay, cool. Tingle's hood. And now you can too be Tingle. It speeds you up at night. Why? I have no clue. But I don't trust it. It's just what happens. That is EX Treasure Fairy Clothes done. Next up on our list, the Twilight Relic at the temple ruins soaked in the waters of Regencia River. Okay. Water-soaked ruins are here at the Sage Temple ruins, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Let's go, Epona. The Sage Temple ruins. This is the place, definitely. Just, gotta find the exact place. We've been here before. I actually got stuck trying to find the Korok. So it shouldn't be too far off. Oh god, what the... Oh, I see. Ow. Oh gosh. Yup, okay. I still had a ×3, which is good. Soldier spell, I really don't want that though. Thank goodness for me using the freaking feature on this. Here it is. Another big mound of rubble. EX, get. Open up. We get Midna's helmet, which has Guardian Resist Up. A helmet much like the one Midna wore when she fought alongside the hero of Twilight. It's a rather rare find. Here we go. Guardian Resist Up. It's neat. Also, I'd rather just have more defense than Tingle's outfit. Thank you. Twilight Relic complete. Next stop in our list. Going all the way up. Phantasma. In the ruins of Hyrule Field once more. Find these pieces at a battleground where brave souls tested their skill, at ceremonial grounds where royal guards are honored, and at the ruins where the soldiers of Hyrule gathered. The ruins where the soldiers of Hyrule gathered? We were there not too long ago. The Hyrule Garrison ruins. Okay, Epona, we're gonna go around, take a little bit of a ride. Couple sneak strikes. That was good. Thank you. Here we go. Oh, come on. With Giga Clan boot? No, no. Ow, what? Oh, the arrows of the Giga Clan. I see. Come on, dude. Stop that. There we go. That's better. Are we good on this? That's that for you. Now Giga Clan, on the other hand. Thank you for the course. Gah! Please. It still hurts. It still hurts. Oh, apparently these helmets also have the added bonus of making you able to see the health bar of enemies. That I was not entirely familiar with as a concept. Huh. Well, you learn something new every single day. There's another added bonus that you don't technically know about until you actually see it in action. Cool. Well, we're back at the Hyrule Garrison ruins. And I should just look around for chests. For example, this one that I chose not to take. It's a Forest Dweller sword, which I'll gladly take. Durability up is more than welcome. A Serpentine Spear. Our inventory's full though. Well, that's not going to be helpful no more. Dude. Royal Shield, okay. Yeah, no, it's a no, okay, yep, no, I want that. I'd like to have it, you know. I can drop this whenever it's been used. It's been used, so I can definitely use a new shield. Is it near the Guardian? It might be near the Guardian. Oh crap! Yep. Okay, managed to avoid getting hit by the Thunder Strike, but I still managed to get the Phantom Greaves. Got it. Okay, so that's the first one. Phantom Greaves is technically just some Greaves, but they do have a little bit of, you know, good looks to them. Also, they have added attack, and they have a little bit more defense, which is very appreciated. Next up... Let me just skip this. Better defense. Next up, we have the ruins where the soldiers of Hyrule gathered. Battleground where brave souls tested their skill. Of course, speaking about the Colosseum ruins. So, we're gonna take another little trip, Epona. As you can see, you also shoot wind. Where would I be now if you hadn't come along? Nowhere good, that's for sure. You should have this. Thank you for the tough mushroom omelette. It's not really something that I need, but I appreciate the gratitude. Also, you seem to handle the last enemy on your own, so don't sell yourself short, I guess. It's time to test one of our new acquisitions, let's call it. Not so long ago, we got the Lionel mask. And we kind of want to get something in here. Uh-oh. Well. It certainly is looking at us now, and it might be suspicious of us in that regard. Oh no. Yep, it's mad. Lionels are not that dumb. They will learn that you are not one of them. So yeah, this will happen. Indeed, and of course, it is a rematch with the Lionel of the Coliseum. Whoop! Ah, don't whoop my friggin' ass though. Bring it. It's using a flame sword of all things. Okay, here we go. Royal Claymore, let's go. Let's use all of our abilities now. I mean, the first... Would you be me waiting to have this be... Come on, get up, Link. Your health is getting drained every second that you stay on the Malice. We do not want the Malice to be a place where we are. Okay, as long as you stop it for a moment, I'm gonna be able to do something. Look at all the fire. Look at all the fire! Just stop! Stop it! Yeah, I'd rather just get hit once. Yes! Get struck! Mount, and change over to the big guns, the 78. Boom, 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 boom! Oh, wait. We have a way better Lionel sword than that, don't we? Yeah, we have an 80. Okay, next time, we'll switch to that one. Uh-oh. God! Friggin' you are not welcome to do that again. I will gladly use... just another Knight's Shield. Yeah, that's better. That's why I was getting hurt instead of like my shields getting hurt. It's like, oh, that's why, okay. 80! Let's deal 80 damage per hit. This is extremely good because 80 damage per hit with a short weapon is an extremely fast output of damage with a high output as well. It is just so good. Now then. Of course I'm using up arrows at a very fast pace. Bring it. Bring it. Bring it, Mr. Dude. It's gonna try it. Didn't get me. You did not get me. Ha! You fail. Okay, here we go. Back to the Royal Claymore. Slow down, town! Oh. Using Urbosa's thing in order to get another mount. Yep, that's unfortunate that I actually managed to get hit, but if we can mount them, then it's all fine. Done! Silver Lionel is done. Thank you. Diamond, Topases, and of course, very important things, these. Savage Lionel Bow, Savage Lionel Shield, which is obviously way better than what we have. Yeah, we can drop the regular. We can drop this one. Savage Lionel Shield, and the Flame Blade can stay here. Over at a side, there's treasure chests. There's one buried. So of course we didn't do it just because I wanted a challenge like the first time I came here. This time we did it for the Phantom Helmet. Myths abound about armored phantoms that terrorize brave heroes. This helmet looks just like the ones they supposedly were. It's a rather rare find. Indeed it was. It is and it was and it will always be. Last but not least, in this series of adventures that we're going for the Phantasma one, it is ceremonial grounds where royal guards are honored, and of course, those would be the Sacred Ground Ruins. So we ought to go over there. Epona, let's go for one last ride around the central Hyrule area.
Daruk's protection is now ready to roll.
Not a moment too soon, Daruk. Not a moment too soon. Thank you for bringing us here, Epona. of course, not super complicated to find, and even if a guardian sees you, they're not guaranteed to follow you down here. We got the Phantom Armor. So that's good. That's EX Treasure Phantasma. That's all of the ones that we can get outside of the castle, so there's just one more to do. But I think I want to do this first. Ancient Battle Axe? Oh, come on! Okay, that broke. Yeah, we got one more. I do not take kindly to you guys coming in here while I'm trying to freaking hunt a guardian. Not super easy to do, you know? Uh-oh. Yeah-oh. Just give me your stuff. Oh gosh. Freeze ya. Take ya. Did not mean to use the arm, but if that's what it takes, that's what it takes. Arm. Nope. Arm. There you go. It broke, obviously. Need a fast weapon. Sure. No! Goodbye. That was easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Unlike the first time we were here, and there were just so many enemies, and I died fighting all of them. Because I wanted to try. Alright. Let me warp. We're gonna be warping over directly to the next spot, so let's read the description. Collaboration with Xenoblade Chronicles 2. The southern sky from the middle of the largest bridge, the eastern sky from the skull's left eye, and the southeastern sky from the peak of the tall, pure snowy mountain. Okay. So let's go. First, we're gonna go to the southern sky from the middle of the largest bridge, which is Bridge Hylia. Or the Bridge of Hylia. There we go. It's better if you do it like this. Sorry, Epona. I'll call you later! Okay. We're here and we have to go to the bridge, so... You can pick anywhere on the bridge, you just have to be on the bridge. I'm choosing to stop a little bit beforehand because 1, there's going to be Lasalfo's enemies in there, and 2, I want to go on to the last of the champion Amiibo. Whoop. Careful there. This is the Mipha Amiibo. Fishies! And the Varuta Divine Helm, a treasure gifted to the one who controls Divine Beast Varuta. It endows its user with enhanced abilities. Of course. So, this is the one. Looks a little bit ridiculous, doesn't it? Oh, also, I didn't actually do this before. That's the Phantom Armor. Yeah. Now here are the stats for Mipha's drops. She can give you spears, like the one she wielded, and a diamond, apart from the Varuta Divine Helm. And of course, the other items that drop with the treasure chest are fish. Any type of fish. She can drop that onto you. So those were Mipha's stats, and we can now come over here, try to do the thing. It's the southern sky, if I'm not mistaken, right? The thing. It's the southern sky from the middle of the largest bridge. So, oh, it's not any point of the bridge. Well, okay. It's the middle of it. So, time to run, time to run. It's almost daytime. Actually, it is plainly daytime. Not almost, but already. At some point, there will be a crashing, thudding goodbye to you. Oh, you saw that? Sorry, we were not supposed to. We will be able to observe something interesting. There it is. It is a different glow than any of the other ones that you have seen before. Any other falling star up until now has a yellow glimmer and doesn't sound like that when it's falling down. These ones are red. And of course, the name of the side quest should tell you everything you need to know about them. They are a collaboration with Xenoblade Chronicles 2, because Monolith Soft, the developers of those games, helped develop The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. As such, you can see the detail on these treasure chests to closely resemble treasure troves over on that game. And the gear that you're getting, Salvager Headwear, is a collaboration with Xenoblade Chronicles 2, essential gear used by a boy who seeks sunken treasure in the Cloud Sea. It is, indeed, a rather rare find. This was released to commemorate the launch of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. If we equip it, there we go. We got Rex's Salvager Helmet. That was the first of 3, so let's get the other pieces. The second one is the Eastern Sky from the Skull's Left Eye. Of course, referring to over here at Skull Lake, the left eye. So, is it from a perspective of right here, right now? Like, or is it a map perspective? I think, honestly, it's just it's a matter of perspective all the time. But this is technically the Skull's Left Eye. And it is, which type of sky? The Eastern Sky. So over there. Over that side. Gotcha.
Mipha's brace is ready.
Thank you, Mipha. She's the one that takes the longest to recharge, but also probably the most helpful. Just letting you revive with full hearts and extra. Yeah, very useful. Also saves you from using up a fairy. Here we go, another treasure trove for the Salvager Vest. Whoop. There we go. Now we certainly look like Rex. The last one is a southeastern sky from the peak of the tall, pierced, snowy mountain. Of course, we're gonna be warping through to the pierced snowy mountain, the tall one, at Dueling Peaks. Alright, so, seems like I made a mistake. I got confused for some reason with the pierced part of the mountain. It seems like the one that you want to come to is Hebra Peak. You want to get all the way over to the top, so, time to climb, I suppose. The good thing is, we get some help. We get some help over right this giant current. Also, another place that we've been to that I didn't really pay much attention to side quests in, but here we are. In the end, it didn't really matter. Alright, here we are at the top of Hebra Peak, looking at the southeastern skies right at nighttime. And Did I botch it? I think I botched it. I heard the sound effect, but I think I botched it. Okay, time to do it again. I can hear it, but I cannot see. There it is. There it is. Jesus! Like, wait, I can't see it. It comes from behind you, apparently. I was looking a little bit too much to the east. Good gravy, man. But there we go. Hey, Tinroll. How's it going? So you gotta understand that it is from the Hebra section of it, because it says so, like the snowy mountain. The Pierce part I thought was going to be different, but yeah, that's pretty much it. And here you get the Salvager trousers, of course. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is now complete. Let us warp to a different spot right now. Travel medallion, you're gonna come in helpful. Handy. Words. So here we are. This is a much more convenient location, and I also took the liberty of moving the clock a little bit so that we can bring Wolflink back, first of all, but also talk about the last bit of Amiibo functionality that I wanted to talk about. Now, of course, well, let me just bring the wolf back. There we go. And the last Amiibo that I'm going to be scanning here... Sorry, screw you. is, once again, the Link Amiibo that we scanned to get Epona, meaning Twilight Princess Amiibo. Okay. Of course, fruit is spouting everywhere, but... that's not what I wanted to get. Cool. Bomb arrows this time. And also nope. The Trousers of Twilight. Legends say these trousers were once worn by a hero who battled the beasts of Twilight. The insides are lined with cozy wolf fur. That's weird. that's just a teensy tiny little bit weird. Now we got the Trousers of Twilight here. The last bit is there are equipment for all the heroes of the past, meaning the ones from Twilight Princess, the ones from Ocarina of Time, the Fierce Deity from Majora's Mask, you have the ones from Wind Waker, the ones from the classic games on the NES, and you also have equipment from other Amiibos. These are the drops from the Link Twilight Princess Amiibo, either the 30th anniversary version or the Smash Bros. Version. You can get the Cap of Twilight, the Tunic of Twilight, and the Trousers of Twilight to make the Armor of the Hero of Twilight. And you also get Epona. Apart from that, these Amiibo can yield regular swords, shields, elemental arrows, and fruit. You also have the Zelda Amiibo from Twilight Princess, meaning the one from the Super Smash Bros. Series, yielding the Twilight Bow. That is exclusive to her. You got other types of bows, and rare gems, like for example, star shards, or star fragments, as well as just any other type of rare gem like diamond, sapphire, ruby, topaz, etc, etc. The other items that come in with her are herbs and veggies. If you have the Sheik Amiibo, you will get access to Sheik's mask, which is exclusive to this Amiibo, as well as some Sheik-style weapons like the Serpentine Spear or the Eightfold Blade. You get a Shield of the Mind's Eye, or elemental arrows, and the other drops can be mushrooms, as well as some regular arrows. If you have the Ganondorf Amiibo, you can scan it in to get the Sword of the Six Sages exclusively from this Amiibo, as well as some large swords, rare monster parts like Lionel Guts, and you can get rare gems just like with the Zelda one. Other items include rupees that can fall down from the sky with it, arrows, and some other monster parts. From the Toon Link Amiibo, no matter if it's the 30th anniversary version or the Smash Bros. Version, you get Cap of the Wind, Tunic of the Wind, Trousers of the Wind, the Sea Breeze Boomerang, which is an exclusive weapon for him. You can get swords, boomerangs, elemental arrows, and the items that drop down with the treasure chest are fish, and it can also be arrows. Then from the 30th anniversary series, you got the classic 8-bit Link, in which you get the Cap of the Hero, the Tunic of the Hero, and the Trousers of the Hero, as well as the Sword of the Hero. All of these are exclusive to this Amiibo, and you can also get regular swords, shields, and elemental arrows, as well as having drops of rupees and arrows that come with the chest. From the Ocarina of Time Link Amiibo, you get a Cap of Time, Tunic of Time, Trousers of Time, and Big Goron Sword, all of these exclusive to the Amiibo. You can also get long swords, elemental arrows, meat, and arrows dropping. If you scan the Toon Zelda Amiibo from the 30th anniversary series, you can get the exclusive Hero's Shield, which is the exact same shield that Toon Link used in the Wind Waker. You can also get some other types of shields and some rare gems, like star fragments, diamonds, rubies, sapphires, etc, etc. And the items that drop with her are herbs and veggies. From the Amiibo that released for this game, the Link Archer Amiibo can give a falcon bow, some other types of bows, and elemental arrows inside the chest. And with it, drop fish, meat, chicken, or, entire bits of food. The Link Rider Amiibo yields 2 exclusive pieces of gear for your horse, the Traveler's Bridle and the Traveler's Saddle. You also get a Moonlight Scimitar or swords, and the drops inside of the chest can be types of elemental arrows, and with the chest, types of mushrooms as well as arrow bundles. The Zelda Amiibo from Breath of the Wild will yield a Radiant Shield or other different types of shields, as well as rare gems, such as the Star Fragment, Diamond, Sapphire, Ruby, Topaz, etc. And the types of items dropped with the chest are herbs and veggies. The Giant Guardian Amiibo will yield Guardian weapons of any kind, swords, axes, and spears in any of the 3 tiers, as well as Guardian shields in any of the 3 tiers, ancient arrows in bundles of 3 or a singular ancient arrow, as well as ancient cores, which are necessary to craft a lot of the ancient gear at Robbie's laboratory. You can also get rusted weapons and machine parts. The Bokoblin Amiibo will yield Boko melee weapons. Of course, the tiers vary. You can also get Boko shields and Boko bows. And the items that drop with the chest are pieces of meat and guts. The Majora's Mask Amiibo will yield a Fierce Deity Mask, Fierce Deity Armor, or Fierce Deity Boots, as well as a Fierce Deity Sword to complete the set. You can also get long swords from it, or elemental arrows, and the other items that yield from it are mushrooms and arrow bundles. From the Skyward Sword 30th Anniversary series of Amiibo, you get the Cap of the Sky, the Tunic of the Sky, and the Trousers of the Sky, as well as the Goddess Sword in its first form. You can get regular swords, shields, elemental arrows, and along with the chest, you can have rupees spawning, as well as arrows and bundles of arrows. If you scan any other Amiibo, you will be getting cooking ingredients. Only those and no treasure chest, meaning that you can get meat, herbs, chicken, mushrooms, any of those things. Last but not least, I want to thank you for making it to the end of the video, first and foremost. But while wearing this piece of armor, I really want to talk to you about something that's very, very important to me. If you haven't, I really suggest that you give Chugga Conroy's Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Let's Play a go. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is a very, very big, expansive game. It's a JRPG, and it's beautiful in a lot of senses. Not only that, but Chugga Conroy has taken his time for the better part of these 2 years to complete that game to 100%. It is nothing short of impressive. The amount of work that he's put into it is indeed so big. And I kind of want to do this and talk about this while I'm wearing this bit of armor. Because this was a thank you from Nintendo to Monolith Soft for helping develop this game. I would not be making Let's Plays if it wasn't for Chugga Conroy. He is the person that inspired me to be doing this type of content in the long run.
Revali's Gale is now ready.
So I asked that you go and check his videos out, because he's doing Xenoblade Chronicles 2 while I am doing Breath of the Wild. I thought that was a little bit fitting. It would mean the world to me if he ever saw this video and was able to just give me feedback. It has been a very long time dream of mine to just be able to befriend him and talk to him about video stuff, video games in general, stuff like that. If I say this now and ask, Internet, do your thing, please, I'm pretty sure that people are going to try to help. I don't want to harass him. I don't want to spam him with messages up until he watches the videos. I'd like that to happen naturally. But at the very least, if you can help me make this small section of this video reach him, I would be forever grateful. It means a lot to me, his content, and just the inspiration that he's given me throughout the years. Going the lengths that I've gone to show absolutely everything that I can in this game is happening because of him. And I think he's been a positive influence. Even though I don't take after his style, I think I've been able to grow a lot, both as a person and a content creator, thanks to him. So, as an ending note for this episode, thank you, Emile, for everything. That is going to be everything for today, guys. It might not be the longest video. It is centered about a very specific part of the game. But we certainly did get a bit of story, and we certainly did get a bit out of it. Lots of equipment, that's for sure. And a new companion. Next time, we're storming Hyrule Castle in hopes of finding everything that we didn't find today, and then some. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys then.
Yet the only thing people ever said was that you were born into a family of the royal guard, and so no matter what you thought, you had to become a knight. If that was the only thing you were ever told, I wonder then, would you have chosen a different path?